So it's been a while since I've reviewed a camera, but I got contacted recently by SJCAM, and they asked if I wanted to do a review for their SJ4000s. Now, the SJ4000 has been out for a while, and I actually have an older one, but they were going to send me a camera for a review, and I was like, yeah. So just so you guys know, I didn't pay for this. This was sent to me by SJCAM to do a review on, so we're going to get to that right now. All right. So this is the SJCAM 4000, so the SJ4000 Wi-Fi. You may actually notice here I have my old one, right? This is one of the first ones that came out, and you'll see it's got a tiny little screen on it, right? SJ4000 Wi-Fi, and I really like that camera. It was one of the first action cameras I ever got, and it has been all over the place with me, and it's done fantastic. This one supposedly is just the newer version. Now, what's different in it? I don't know. What I do know is it says that it's got a 2-inch screen on it, and a 2-inch screen on the front is probably going to be quite a big addition. So let's crack it open, shall we? So it comes in a nice box, if you see here. So just kind of going through the box. Includes, the camera case, some mounts. Actually has a naked case on it, handlebar mount, and your standard GoPro style mounts. On the back, I'm going to bring this up really close because it's hard for you guys to read it. 12 megapixel sensor, 170 degree HD wide angle lens. For images, for photos, 12 megapixel, 10, 8, 5, 3, 2, and 1.3, depending on what you want. And for video, 1920 at 30 frames, 720 at 60 frames, and they have a 30 frame at 480 and a 60 frames at 640 by 40. Images in JPEG and video in MOV. Batteries 900 milliamp per hour removal, and supports, oh, this is a big one too, right? Supports up to 128 gig micro SD cards. So my old one definitely could not do 128 gigs. 16, maybe 32 that it could do. Connectors, USB 2.0, HDMI and Wi-Fi, and operating system, of course, Windows XP Service Pack 2 and up, and Mac OS 10.4.11 or later. So there's their specifications. Let's crack it open, right? So I'm just gonna take this off. Just too, water resistance supposedly up to 30 meters, right there, in the waterproof case. So you got to make sure it's in the case. It's not when it's by itself. Some of the cameras that are coming out now are waterproof all by them. They're lonesome, which means that they don't need to be in a case, which is kind of nice. For those of you that maybe see some of my motorcycle videos, I have a camera on the side, no case. And I've been caught in some pretty crazy rain, and it's fine. This one, not the case, okay? So just be aware of that if you are looking at one of these. If you want to do it, go swimming with it, or go do something else with it, or try to get it out of the box, right? There we go. You have to put the case on it. And what that also means is that sometimes I found with some of the cases is that depending on humidity, the inside can fog up. So kind of be aware of that. I know GoPro themselves actually make some fogging strips that you can put in the camera. I've had them before and have used them, and they worked okay, depending on how your temperature is changing. But most of the time I'll use this camera if I'm going in the water, like physically in the water. I'll put it where it's the case. But other than that, I wear it or put it on with their little naked case, which is probably in here. So let's crack this open. Nice. It's a nice box, right? SJCAM. Even when you take the top off, SJCAM, empower your dreams. Yeah, it's a really nice box. I have to give them that. They take some pride in their packaging, which is good, because you know what? Packaging is important. It's like opening up a gift, right? So open this up. First off the bat, we get. I'm going to move this a bit to the side just so you can see everything that it comes with. So there's the naked, and I use those a lot. Okay, there is the J hook. So you get a J hook. You get a right angle connector. You get a couple. This is a tripod mount style. This is just an extension and another right angle. These are like bigger clips that you can mount onto other things, I guess, I'm not sure. Handlebar mount, which is always good. And this is the separate actual screen for the back. And this screen actually is vented. So if you are putting it on and you have this screen on, don't put it in the water because it's vented, which means water will just come in anyway. But this will help in helping with the fogging if you get caught, and put that hard case on for protection. Maybe you're out there on a dune buggy, or you're doing something that you can get rocks and things flying up. You'd want to put that glass case on, the waterproof one, to protect the lens, but you also don't want it to fog up. So this would be better. You get some airflow inside there, which is good. So that's all the coolness. Oh, you also get a little cleaning cloth. That's nice. And you get a lovely little manual, right? Which is excellent. And oh, look, SJCAM stickers. There we got stickers before. That's cool. Like hey, I'm a big fan of stickers. I think more companies should give me little stickers. I'll put them all over my motorcycle, right? A little advertising for you guys. Send me some stuff. Give me some stickers. I like stickers. Stickers are good. All right, I'm gonna clear this stuff. Actually, I put this stuff back in here. So you get a ton of accessories, which is excellent. Okay. On the other side here, bring the box over. So that's all in this part. Okay. I'm gonna slide this down. Inside here, of course, you get a couple little straps. You get some more 3M stickies. What else do you get? Your USB cable, which is important. Okay. And last but not least, the camera, right? So there's the camera. So camera already comes on a standard mount, which is good. So GoPro style mount again, right? It's got all the little. Make sure you take all this stuff off, or you'll be like, why is my image so garbagey? This camera sucks. No, this camera does not suck, right? They got a new. See, I think this is all new. Their casing is much nicer too on this one, right? So case. You look at the top. There's a little pin here, which, let's see, click and pull. Haha. Let's try it again. Click and pull. Click and pull. Click and pull. So, give me 1 second while I figure that out. So, it's just really tight. Okay, let's put that back on. Okay, so put it back on. This goes. Okay, see if you can see that. So this goes on the back, and then you push, and then it locks, and then you take that little button there and you pull it, and all you do is it's really like a two-handed thing. So get your hand in there, but it's sealed for sure. Now, just so you guys know too, you'll notice I took the one little plastic thing off the front there, which was excellent. We're gonna open that up, and my guess is, let's see, is there might be one on the back here. I can't really tell. Oh yeah, look, on the back. Okay. And take out the camera. Oh, that's a nice color. It's like a silvery color. Okay, so on the camera itself again, we have a whoop, that's coming off, and one right there. So that's nice. So I'm going to show you guys side by side. There's my old one, right, versus this new one. They look really identical, except for my old one's a little more beat up. Again, it's been all over the place, right? Bottoms look pretty close to the same. Buttons are the same. Buttons are the same on this side. But look at that screen, right? I wonder if I have any power in this one. So this is my old one, okay? Okay, see how long it takes to start up? And this one too. Not a lot of power in my old one, so it could die at any time. Oh yeah, that's just a bigger screen. That's just so much nicer. right? So, and that was turning off already. All right. So, I'm not going to go much into the settings here. What I always want to do with these, you know, we talked about the resolutions and all that kind of stuff that you can go into the menu settings. The SJCAM 4000 or the SJ4000 has been around for a long time. This is just the newest version of it, and it's a nice little upgrade. You know, this is a camera that's been around for a long time. It went up head to head against GoPro, and it really changed third-party action cameras, as far as I know. So many people I know use the SJCAM series of cameras, which is fantastic. I'm going to turn that off just for now. You know, their app is really good. The screen is really nice. We're going to take it out and actually either put it in the front of my car. We'll take a look. We'll actually just go for a ride with it today. We'll try, and we'll see what it looks like. Put a video card in there, and we'll do that. Other than that, you can find some more information in regards to it at the link below here if you'd like. I got this one again from Amazon, but it was sent to me. Okay, so I didn't pay anything for it, but we will do a little, you know, like I said, we will go out and get some shots with it. I want to see if it's any better than the old SJCAMs. I know SJCAM does have a lot of newer cameras that are out there for if you're looking for, you know, 4K and stabilized footage and stuff like that. But, you know, for the price point of this, it's a great little camera. And stay tuned.
Okay, so first off, please disregard the timestamp in the bottom left-hand corner. And later on, I have a timestamp on the top right-hand corner because I actually inverted the camera in the car, so just kind of be aware, and that the date's wrong. I haven't set that. But this footage was actually taken just in the daytime, so you can get a shot. I got some wide shots here and some close-ups. Good color accuracy. You can see the sky is a little blown out, but not bad. It's trying to expose for everything. So, you know, nice and happy with the footage. The clouds there are pretty decent. Because it's 170-degree wide, you are going to get some distortion around the edges, which is to be expected with a camera that's shooting that wide. So, good movement, good cloud representation here, and the colors are accurate. Now, when we go to the nighttime, you can see these kind of cameras suffer a little bit, but not a lot of noise that's added, which is kind of good. You can barely see the car here at all. But, you know, there's the street lights. So I'm not sure if I'd use this camera much when it's really, really dark out. But honestly, testing a lot of action cams, I don't know of any that I would really do that with. But let's go put it in the car. So I've got this mounted to the car, and of course, like I said, I got the timestamp up in the top right-hand corner upside down, because I had the camera mounted upside down. It just worked better when it was in the housing. But motion-wise, it's great. Color accuracy is really good. I can't complain at all. Like it's well exposed, and it's dealing with me driving at a good speed, which is excellent. You know, it's when you got a nice wide shot and you're not too close, you don't really see that distortion around the edges that you would when you are up close to something. So when you got a nice wide shot like this, it's always a lot better, which is great. Now I do know that this will be viewed on YouTube, so there will be some distortion in the compression that YouTube uses, so just be aware of that. It is very clean on the original source, which is fantastic. Now again, I'm not going through anything too complicated here. This is just a nice overview of the footage so you can see what it looks like. So a good wide angle, good color representation, especially in the daytime. And we're going to take it into a bit darker scenario right away here, just so you can see what it looks like as I drive through a parkade at night and then on the streets at night. So this is me leaving work and we're heading through the parkade. You can see it's dealing well with the light. again, this is a $100 camera, right? So I think it's doing very well. The white balance is good. We're getting the right kind of colors that are shifting through. And as we head outside, again, it's not a camera that I would say it does fantastic in the dark. But one of the things it does well is it doesn't introduce a lot of noise. Now I was in the rain here, so of course you're going to see that. But it's decent when there's enough light provided around. Would I use this as a dash cam? I guess you could. My concern a lot of times is a lot of the detail, because it's not exposing the whole scene. It's looking for some of the brightest lights to expose for. Because of that, the majority of the scene gets really dark. So seeing license plates and anything like that would be a little more difficult at night. During the day it would be really great. Here you can possibly see some of the license plates because of the fact that we're in an area that was pretty bright. But as you can see now, I'm driving down a street where it's pretty much just me and a couple cars. And you'll see once I get past these cars here that it almost goes completely dark. And I'm just going to zoom ahead to where there's no cars. Hold on a second. Okay, so pretty much the only thing lighting up this street are my headlights. And as you can see, the camera is having a real tough time with me. But it's dark. It is really dark out. But you know, it's clean. Again, I'll give it that. It's not introducing a lot of noise. Color accuracy is still really good. As I get closer to these cars and the traffic lights up here, it starts again to be able to expose a bit better. But look at that license plate in front. It's basically just white. So would I use this as a car DVR? Probably not. Again, you could get away with it in the daytime. But this camera was designed as an action camera. And because of the fact that it comes with a great amount of accessories for mounting it to bikes, to helmets, to whatever, and because it uses the GoPro style of accessory mount, accessories are available just about anywhere, which is fantastic. So for the price, you know, just over $100 for this camera, I think it's a great investment. It's a great addition. It has been upgraded a little bit versus the original one that I have with a 2.0 inch screen. The screen looks good. The menus are easy to navigate through, which is always nice. As well as that it says that it accepts up to a 128 gig card. Now, 128 gig card also means that you need a ton of batteries. So you're going to get around, you know, depending on the weather, around the hour-long mark when recording with this camera. At least that's with my experience. The bonus is you can get batteries for this from just about anywhere. A lot of these action cameras, I believe this is a 900 milliamp battery, but it works well. That's all I can tell you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like, comment, subscribe, and we will talk to you again later. Have a great one, folks.